Hello everyone and welcome to Bad North. New Let's Play in which I'll be taking my armies, traveling from island to island, looting the place, while staving off numerous enemy forces. Let's start out with some fresh units over here without any items, of course, and let's just pick a bunch of nice looking dudes over here. Yeah, these are excellent. They're the prettiest guys I've ever seen. So, banners with a white background will unlock new starting traits. Huh, I didn't know that. Anyway, as I was saying, we are basically traveling from island to island, and we have to defend the place against the invaders. So, this is not a turn-based strategy game, but a real-time strategy game. Quite something different. Of course, it's mostly tactical. For each house that we defend, we get some coin with which we can upgrade our troops. And of course, as we go along in this game, there will be more strategy involved. The enemies will be more difficult and things like that. But even at the start, we can already have quite a bit of tactics if we want to. For example, I want to create a bottleneck for these guys, attack them from both sides. They will be not only confused, but also they will have to fight on two sides. Which means that, you know, they're going to be divided and it'll be easy pickings. Or at least much easier than you would expect otherwise. So that's pretty good. And yeah, we will have to employ such tactics in the future as well. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Ha! See, these guys tried to retreat from those guys, and then they got stabbed in the back. And this is how we were able to defeat 12 guys for the cost of what looks like to be 3 of our own. So that's pretty nice. I don't know if my units are better in stats, but yeah, they work quite well. So we're setting off from this island and we're gonna move up to the next few islands. And we get to choose where we get to deploy our troops. Each turn there will be a kind of like a death wave. If you know games like Faster Than Light, you're already used to this, but we cannot get behind this line. There's only impending death. And I believe for this game, we don't even get the chance to escape from it. We're just dead if we get behind this line. I guess there are an infinite number of hooded, roped, or bearded guys, apparently. Because that's what this looks like to me. It's just a hipster with a big beard. Kind of like a lumberjack kind of style over there. Either way, we have cash with to upgrade our units, which we can't do yet, so let's not bother for now. And let's just move on to the next island. We can see which enemy units deploy there. In this case, only the standard enemy militia. We get to see the units that we deploy as well, which are Dyford and Bulgur at this point. But we'll get to choose between more commanders and things like that in the future. Not right now, though. The enemy has only one place where they can land, which is down here for this map, which is obviously miserable. This is a defender's dream. If we had stronger units that are better at defending, that would be even better, but this is probably already fine enough. So we have the high ground and they need to move up. That's generally not that great for the AI. So let's not give them an advantage. And yeah, there we go. What I will do though is actually check which... Yeah, let's actually replenish you for now, while these guys hold off the next wave. And then once this wave is done, we'll switch them up again. So these guys will be recovered at that point, and these guys will go and replenish. That's the idea, if at least they will replenish fast enough. But I think they might. Yeah, let's send you up in there quickly. Ah, they're already done. Never mind. 21 dudes at the cost of... well, actually a lot of ours as well. I think... because you guys, they have only 2 left. So you can already see this has become a bit more challenging. So it wasn't that great defending there. Either way, Humbug is behind the 3 line and Sheep Isle is behind the 4 line. But we get an additional general or unit for going to this island. So let's just go to the next turn. Whoop, that's the death line, moving ahead. And I think that what I want to do, we actually get 2 new kinds of units. Let's actually take a look here though. We get some bearded dudes up here. This island would be very well defendable if we had some pikemen. But I think I can already take that just on the next turn. Let's go to Sheep Isle for this one. And I'll upgrade Dyfred. Let's think though. This is 2, this is 3. Sometimes you have to look very carefully because this is actually covered by, I don't know what. This is the 6th line. This is 5 over here. This is 7. Yeah, okay, so we'll be okay here, I think. Let's go to Humbug first then. And then we'll do Sheep Isle on the next one. So I can actually upgrade Dyfred to... No, let's upgrade Bulgur because he looks more vulnerable. These guys definitely look like swordsmen to me. In this game you have 3 different classes, at least on our side. Archers, you have swordsmen or infantry, and pikemen or pikes. And of course we have a weapon triangle here. So infantry has shields, which makes them good against archers. Archers are good against pikemen, I suppose. Or at least units that don't have a shield. They're good against units that don't have shields. But they're a ranged unit, so they can't engage in melee very well. They can do that, but it's not amazing. And then pikemen are very good at defending very specific areas or choke points, which we'll get to at some point. For now though, let's go to Sheep Isle. Yeah. And we'll deploy both of these. There we go. There's just one house down there, unfortunately, because I generally like to protect everything. We'll see whether that works. Archers up top, infantry further down. And the enemy can only land on this square area, or this lower area as well. So the enemy also has archers, and my non-swordsman unit, or my swordsman, or regular infantry is not good against enemy archers because they can't protect themselves. So what I want to do is I want to hide and then quickly go to them before they have the chance to kind of shoot at me. But my own archers can do that reasonably well because they have the high ground. But otherwise, my units are also stationary, which makes them more vulnerable. In this case, let's quickly go up here. This requires a bit of micromanagement, but I think that this is the best approach as long as we don't have swordsmen. Otherwise I would deploy those here. And here we have another unit class, for the enemy at least. They're swordsmen. So these guys have shields. My archers can't attack them this way. Now, if I was in a position where I'm in melee with them, I can actually damage them. Or maybe I could use it from the rear, for example. that would work too. Let's actually send you into the house to replenish. But basically, if I can engage in melee with them, then there's actually a chance that I can shoot them with archers from the back. Like if they are engaging my swordsmen, they would have a difficult time also using that shield against my archers. So it's not absolute, but those shields do make it plenty more difficult. Sweet cash. And we see these are swordsmen. These larger guys are archers. And we got Osric with an ability called Iron Skin. Let's take a look what that does. The Iron Skin ability makes them take reduced damage. That's not too bad. That means I'll probably want to turn him into an infantry, because taking less damage for an archer is less important. Either way, we've used up all the units. Let's go to the next turn. So I actually do want to go at Humbug now, and we can see that they'll have only regular troops there. What I want to do is I want to switch Dyfed into a pikeman, a defensive melee unit carrying long spikes. Great at holding one position, but they can't fight while moving. Let's put these guys to good use in the next map at Humbug. Because what we can see here is that the only way to the island is this one particular spot. I don't need you, just Dyfed. Let's deploy him and park him over here. If the invaders want to get at this, they have to go through the pikemen. And because they don't have archers, I'm in an excellent position to defend. I have the high ground and I have pikes. There's just nothing they can do. They will get slaughtered, basically. Or they could retreat on their boat. That would work. But here we go. Yeah. That's the use of a pikeman. And if we killed that first wave, the second wave is going to be just as well, because, you know, they don't have more troops. They're too hesitant even to get up there, because they know it's suicide. So why would you even bother? I actually think in this case, if I was in that boat, I would just go back. There's just nothing you can do. There's no chance that they have at all. Nope. Nope. Last wave. You could set 20 into that boat. They could actually storm it with 20. But yeah, 6 is not enough. My phalanx is unbreakable. And that's what, yeah, that's how you win this one. There's just some deployment strategy involved, but after that there's nothing I need to do. 7 dudes, holy moly. I didn't lose a single soldier, not a single scratch. And I got an item, Ring of Command. Let's see what that does. I really love the music on this one as well. Anyway, we've gotten Humbug, that's nice, and we can still move to another island with our other 2 dudes, which is quite useful, I would think. This is going to be the death area next time, so we'll need to take Stack on the next turn, which is a bigger island, so we'll also need more troops. Like, these are relatively small, so I can take them a little bit easier. I would go to Unst on this one, I think. Either way, we can turn Osric into a infantry class, carrying shields to block blows and projectiles. Sweet. What does the ring do? Increases maximum squad size to 12 instead of the 9 that we have currently. That's pretty useful, I think, for a swordsman, especially because they're going to be at the front line. Although it would be nice on archers too. I think it's less useful on pikemen. But let's give them to Osric. And we can even upgrade that to increase the maximum squad size to 16. Holy cow, but it does cost 16 points as well. Either way, that makes him quite a useful guy. And he's a swordsman, yes. So let's actually take a look. I already said that I'm gonna take stack on the next turn. Let's look at Unst. It's another one of those islands that I could technically defend relatively easily with just a pikeman. So I probably want to do that on the next turn. So I'm going to use only pikemen on those. Probably. Let's take a look at... These guys are pretty far. Let's take a look at Iron Crag. I could probably also defend that reasonably well. Stack is going to be difficult. How about Stalberg? That's going to be tougher to defend. We actually need more on Stalberg. Let's go for Iron Crag on this one, I think. Yep. Let's have these guys go down here. They do have more units, so I do hope they'll be okay. And this is probably the best defensive position that we can find here. There's quite a few units. I will actually move them further up because I want to allow these guys the maximum amount of time to finish off these guys before Osric goes and attack them. So while they're moving up, I definitely want to keep attacking. I don't know what that does. I'll check that later. Nosebane, huh? The thing on this map is, though, that I cannot actually recover these. I could recover my archers. But, yeah, quickly go at them. And they're still a bit troubled because they have to switch between these archers and this wave. I think they'll be fine, probably, although this is a large number of units. Ooh, yeah, they got them. See? They can still actually finish some of them off because they have to choose. And if they're using their shields to protect against this, they can protect against the archers as well. Okay, let's hope it's enough. I was taking a bit of a risk by allowing myself to defend this. This would be ideal for pikemen as well. Come on, you can do it. Excellent. We still had quite a few guys left to spare in there. But the fact that they were at 12 instead of 9 certainly helped. Because they don't have that much left, actually. Okay, so Iron Crag is taken. We got some cash. This will be a challenge, this Brinnick as well. We need all our forces for that, surely. Okay, so Humbug will be done. That's okay. The next one will only take Sheep Isle. But we already defeated Sheep Isle. So, for the next map, I want to send units to Unst and Stalberg. And then I'll leave stack for the next turn, I think. Yeah, exactly. So, Unst can be done with just pikemen. But I might want to upgrade them. No, I can't, because this will just get me to 6 or even just 5 cash, with which I can't upgrade. That's okay. Let's get rid of those and just deploy die-fed against their swordsmen. I think they'll still be good enough. Which leaves us some time to look at the beautiful scenery of trees. So I wonder how these guys would get food. Would they even eat on this land? I would guess that they need to. Would they eat grass? If they're able to survive on islands like this, then I would say that they would have to eat something. It's near impossible to farm on lands like this, I would say. So at least I haven't seen any farms so far. There are trees, so maybe they eat trees. Yeah, the funny thing is you can actually throw these guys into the water and they can't swim, so then they die. That's actually something that can happen, which is pretty funny. Here they come. 5 swordsmen. Let's see how my units fare. That's a bit trickier, but they still fared well. Mostly because these guys have to move straight up. And, well, they can attack them from the side, so their shields don't work. Whee! There we go. Look, this is just super fun. I mean, I'm playing World War II games plenty enough, but this is just great. I see. Well, there's also another guy there. Some of these maps are significantly more challenging than others, so I want to do Stalberg first now. Yeah, exactly. Let's deploy both of these. And I guess this map is a bit similar to the one that we had before. Like, how would you even be able to live on an island like that? That's... you know, that's beyond me. Okay, let's set you to this side. So I'm actually attacking them from 2 different sides here. They can... No, I don't want them to try and go up through that way. I need to actually engage them immediately and shoot at them with the archers from the other side. If... Oh, there's still 1 guy alive. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Sometimes it's a bit hard to see. So if I'm deploying a few less forces because I want to go to multiple islands... Ugh, they actually butchered me pretty hard there. That's tough. Okay, come on. Yeah, good, okay. Then we do need some, you know, sound strategies in order to win. This is already tough enough, actually. Final wave, even. Okay. Yeah, they again killed one of my dudes, and now they have 6 guys there. I think I'm gonna move up and in here. And you up there. I want to take it slow and not go too quickly. If I can engage them separately, like each individual of those. Okay, let's have you retreat because there's only 1 guy left. Woo! Just barely made it, but I knew this was going to be a tough one. And my archers only help barely there. Excellent. Still got the cash. So that's good. I'll be able to upgrade at the very least. And we'll get a lot of money from stack too. So this is actually already 8. So after taking stack... That will cut us a little bit of slack when it comes to time. But with that 8, I can't actually upgrade them that way, but I can get a skill. So they have archers and swordsmen here. So what I want to do is I think I want to get volley, which will bombard a location with a hail of arrows, which I believe even works against pike or against their swordsmen. I think, because this allows me to jump off of a cliff to attack that way, which could be used on these ridges, but they already have additional troops. There are actually a lot of things that you need to take into consideration here though, or at least more than you would think. So I already have the choice between either getting the archers an upgrade or Osric with an ability. How are we looking at Brinnick? Is there an opportunity to do leaps there? There is. The only real way, but not down here though. So they would have to land either on those places. There. I don't know if they can move up here. I think they can. Probably, yeah. They seem to be. How much cash will I get here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So after this, I could technically also get the arrow ability for Brinnick. Right, let's get some swords. To get the plunge ability to perform a jumping attack from a cliff into the enemies below. And let's go to stack, deploy aura guys here. Holy cow, this guy is buff. Alright, here we are. My pikemen will probably be a bit less useful, but let's just see. Okay, so the first troops that are coming are actually there, on that position. So they have to go through this area. And where they're landing, I can actually perform a lunge attack, and I can actually stand on this side for any units that might survive there. Actually, I don't need to use a lunge attack here because they have to get past my pikemen, and they can't really do that. So here, I need to move all the way up there because I can't actually defend all that well against them. Otherwise, I'll just attack them from 3 sides, basically. Okay, here I want to have my swordsman up. And let's send the pikemen over to this location again, and we'll see. So let's try that lunging attack. I have to time it well, actually. Okay, let's see, because these are swordsmen coming from there. I can finish them off easily with just the pikemen. They have to go through here. But these I have to finish off with the swordsmen. That's okay. We'll take care of it. I have way more than they do. So I can just go after them. I finished them off. Excellent. They didn't have too many, so it wasn't all too bad. That means this is clear, and we get to upgrade them with the volley ability, which bombards a location with a hail of arrows. Whoop, next turn. And now I get to go to Brinnick. And I have to do scup play on the turn after that. Right, this will also be a bit tricky. They will have 3 different kinds of unit. So they can literally come from anywhere. We have to pay a very close eye on where they're coming from. Okay, so they're coming from there. They will have to either go up or go past it. I can create a bottleneck over here. So they are defeated by putting the pikemen in that location. No other units are coming at the moment, except from there. We already knew they were toast. Let's get them into the center as reinforcements. While we take a look. They might actually try to go up through that way. But, so, okay, you cannot target them through there. Yeah, so that should then work. What are those? Okay, so what I need to do here is put you up here. They're literally coming from all sides now, but in very low quantities. I think, oh no, you can move here, while these will move from here. I hope they'll kill that archer fast enough. This is a bit tricky. So I want you to move up. You guys can deal with this guy. But you need to move back now. And then move in these. So as the archer moves up, I need them to move in there. Let's have you replenish. And yeah, this is good. They can't do a whole lot there. Okay, so they have more dudes coming from that side. Told you this was gonna get tricky. And let's have you move in here. Maybe I can do a leaping attack if I'm fast enough. I killed about half of them. Good. And let's move up then. Pikemen are back. Great. It would be nice if you guys were to join in as well. I'm probably going to lose quite a few because they can't attack while moving. But I need to save the house. They had only one of these, huh? But it was still tough because they came at multiple sides. Yeah, it was pretty tricky. Still, we got it. Not bad. And we know that we're well ahead of schedule now. That's good. Because Unst will be next, and then Stalberg and Brinnick. So we actually have quite a bit of time here. We know that Skaplay doesn't need to be done right now. So I'd rather get that additional unit at Saudi. I don't need to upgrade any of these at the moment. Let's just take a look at the island itself. They will have regulars and those guys, or the swordsmen. But if I take Cornholm now, it would mean that I might... No, I can probably... Let's see. Yeah, I need to just take this with all of my my units here. I know that's a bit overkill, but that's fine. The entire place is chock full. Well, that's fine. Let's see. Coming from that side, huh? Alright. They will have to go through here. Easy kill with the pikemen. If the archers don't finish them already. I could probably do this with only archers and pikemen actually. But that's fine. Like I said, I cannot switch all of my units over multiple cities yet anyway. At least not in big numbers. So I don't really have a whole lot of choice. Oh, they're aggressive. But no matter. Even here, they can't do anything against the pikemen. Yeah. Oh wow. Nope. They're still not numerous enough. One other thing that I can do here is just get these guys up. And kill almost all of them with the plunge attack. Then move in here. And the pikemen will finish off these last few guys. I will use arrow, the arrow ability as well, but it's probably not necessary even. I still killed a few of them. I couldn't target the middle section. Oh well. Bye. Excellent. And we got another guy with sure-footed. Let's see what that does. And we also got some sweet, sweet cash. Let's see though. Knockback resistance. That's also useful for swordsmen, I would think. How does Fulgoy look? Can I take a look? No. Alright. So they're gonna go to 8 next. We do need to take Skaplay soon. But still not yet necessarily. How does this look? So that's defendable as well with just 1 pikeman. But let's actually upgrade them to experienced pikemen that hold their ground longer. For now. I don't know how many units they're going to deploy there, and I think it might be a tad dangerous to have only them deploy, so I do kind of want to have them upgraded. Look at those beautiful pikes now. And their little tiny helmets. They look amazing. They actually do look pretty cute. So here we go. I think my strategy is foolproof. Again, some of these maps like this, it's just so silly. It's just... They're just getting slaughtered. I almost feel sad for them. If only they weren't throwing Molotov cocktails at these houses. Holy cow. It would be even worse if they could actually throw the cocktails from down here. Luckily, they can't. So... What you doing, son? Oh no. 6? I was totally unprepared for 6. I wonder what will happen if they get even more. Like, if they would actually charge them if they have 12 or something. Well, it doesn't look particularly dangerous yet. Especially because I upgraded them. But if 6 is still the max... Run! Run! Bye. Yeah, I should just wait. Don't get impatient. Otherwise they might sneak through my lines and start throwing Molotov cocktails. That'd be bad. Oh, it's a standoff. Come on, little buddy. You know you want to. It takes a while, actually, to kill him. Wow. Do it! Oh, he's still not dead. There we go. He was brave enough. That's for sure. Alright, we'll do one more map, and then I'm gonna call it quits for this first time. I'm getting pretty far here. This... Oh no, it's not a boss island or something. Oh well. Yeah, let's... With 4 we cannot upgrade anything, so let's go to Cornholm. I don't see any corn. But let's do what we must. Let's send them up, and if they land on a profitable area, we could also do jumping leaps. Like here. Can dispose of these guys relatively quickly by jumping in at the exact right time. I think that time is now. Ha! I might be able to do the same with the arrow volley, but I might not need to against them if I get a few good hits in. Okay, that went a little bit less good, but still good enough, I would say. These guys are going to be a bit trickier. because there are 5 of them. Yeah, my standard units aren't that well equipped against them. They're doing okay enough, but let's time this right. Okay, most of them got it. And then those last few are easy pickings. Earning me another 6. Sweet. Easy enough. Yeah, I think especially the start it can be relatively easy, but like I said, let's wrap things up here for now, and we'll work on Skaplay on the next episode, and we'll work our way towards this area. Only at Piggyron we'll get another character, but I think this will be easy enough. Didn't I get like an item or something? No. Forgot. You can also see your stats here, which is pretty funny. They lost 13 guys. I don't remember where, but they did. And they killed 107. These lost 11. Still plenty high enough, actually. But they killed 71. Then these lost 27. But they also killed 79. And yeah, you're not that great yet. Well, I'm gonna turn this into a swordsman, but let's not get too hasty here. Yeah, so that's the game. I'm having fun. This is just going to be something that I'm gonna upload every now and then. I'll see how often I'll do that, but yeah, whenever I feel like playing this game, I think it's a great game, and yeah, I'm having fun showing it off as well. So thanks for watching this first episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you had as much fun as I did watching it. Take care, see you next time, and bye bye.